guys, it's Dante with Drive and Thrive, and it's a beautiful day here in Seattle. I got the convertible down, which is why you hear that plane ahead. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some deliveries and play around with my camera and drone a little bit, and I'm gonna enjoy the day. So, and I'm gonna have some helpful hints that can help you make more money with Uber Eats. So watch to the very end. Okay guys, so I have been out here. I've had a great time at Cary Park here in Seattle, and now, as I promised, I'm gonna give you guys some awesome hints for Uber Eats, how to make more money, okay? And this is especially helpful for beginners. And if you've seen a lot of my other videos, maybe some of this will be familiar, but since a lot of you guys keep making the same mistakes, and I see you guys, and I know because I refer a lot of people and I get these texts, and for whatever reason, these messages aren't getting through. So I'm gonna give you the 5 things again that is vital for you to make the most money with Uber Eats. And if you do these things, you're gonna make a lot of money and you're gonna thank me. So, all right, here they go. Now, again, when you first start off, do not simply turn on the online button from your home or wherever you are at the time. You know, try to find a good spot, you know? Try to find a location that has a lot of active restaurants with Uber Eats. So that way you won't be waiting a long time, and you'll be able to reject a lot of orders and until you're able to get one close by. Because that's key point, because that's number 2. You don't want to be accepting orders that's longer than 10 minutes generally. Now, if you live in a location that there aren't a lot of active restaurants around, you may have to violate that rule and, you know, accept one that's 15 minutes away. I don't recommend it because you don't get paid for traveling to the customer. So remember, choose your starting location and choose a place that has active restaurants. And then the second thing is reject all orders longer than 10 minutes and simply sit put, wait. Because even if you waited 10 minutes and you just rejected orders for 10 minutes straight, but you received a restaurant order that was 1 minute away, that's the same as driving the 11 minutes to a restaurant. You know, so be patient, watch some YouTube, turn on one of my videos on YouTube, and be patient. Just sit there. Just sit there, wait, and trust me, you're gonna save money on gas. You're gonna save money on your car depreciation. You're gonna make more money, and you're gonna thank me personally for it. Okay, third thing. Now I haven't talked about this one much, but it's a big one. Unlike DoorDash and Postmates or some of the other food delivery services, you're really making your money by turning these deliveries fast. All right, Uber Eats allows you to deliver these orders faster than the other services, which also means though that you got to work harder, because you know you're gonna have those times when you get those $4 deliveries and the $5 deliveries, and you're not really making much money. But the key to making the most money is to accept a whole bunch of orders to get your. So Uber Eats is not going to be a job where, you know, you work 2 hours a day and you make $100. Okay, you're gonna have to put in some time and work, you know, in order to make good money. I mean, if you want to do this full time, you're really gonna have to put some hours in. So now, if you're doing this part time, look, it's not that big of a deal anyway. Oh, I got a little dark there. Look, it's not that big of a deal anyway. You know, if you're working part-time, this is a casual thing. But if you're working, if this is what you're doing. You're doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and Postmates, and this is what you're doing. You gotta put the time in, and especially if you're a new driver, don't judge Uber Eats or Postmates or DoorDash based on that first day. And that's especially true for Uber Eats. Because you're going to get a lot of deliveries that might be $4 or $5. But don't judge it on the first day, because what you'll find out is you're making a lot of your orders with either the batch deliveries, when you're getting 2 deliveries at once. You're getting a lot of it in the quick turnover, right? Because you're not getting tips very much with Uber Eats like you would with DoorDash or Postmates. So really how you're making your money is by a lot of turnover in these, so a lot of deliveries. So, like I said, you know, if you really want to make $150, $200 a day, that's going to require a lot of time, a lot of driving, just like any other job. So this isn't a job that's, you know, you're going to get rich quick. It's a job that, well, you can work whenever you want. You don't have a boss. Hop on. You can make as much money or as little money as your effort, which is kind of awesome. It's very, you know, merit based in a way. Okay. Number 4, I think it's number 4. But anyway, I'm just gonna give a whole bunch of advice, okay? Because it's a shame that some of my referees don't understand some of this stuff. So, okay. DoorDash. So Uber Eats may or may not be a door delivery service in your particular city. But if it is a door delivery service in your particular city, don't deliver to the door. And my city is not a door service, and I have a 95% customer satisfaction rating. And yeah, I mean, hey, look, I had some run-ins where people wanted me to go to the door and I didn't want to go to the door. I didn't go to the door. Now, typically, if it happens very infrequently, I will go to the door. But for the most part, I don't go to the door. But what that does is it makes my turnover quick. They got 5 minutes to come out. If they don't come out, I get to keep the food, keep it moving. And now I'm you know, and I get paid for that. So I don't go to the door. So unlike DoorDash and Postmates, where you have to worry about, you know, apartment codes and you got to worry about all this type of stuff, man, I don't deal with any of that stuff. So so take that for what it's worth. Don't go to the door if you don't have to go to the door. You know, don't think that going to the door is going to make them tip you. Don't think that going to the door is going to make them rate you higher, because generally it's not. Going to the door is only wasting your time with Uber Eats. Turnover is key. Okay, and now this is the final piece of advice that I have to give you guys. Refer as many people as possible. Okay, get your referrals up, because you could theoretically make a living from Uber Eats and Uber and all of these places just by referring people. And the more referrals you're able to get, the less driving you have to do. So I think a lot of people don't quite understand. They think that, you know, okay, it's nice if I refer someone. No. These referral bonuses are huge, okay? Refer as many people as you possibly can, okay? Refer. Okay, so those are the 5 things. I don't know. I'm not going to recap them. Look, I've said it over and over and over again. If you do those things, not only will you make a lot of money with Uber Eats and DoorDash, not only will you make more money with Uber Eats, you'll personally thank me for it. You'll figure out a way. You're going to write me an email, and you're going to say, "Oh my God, I was doing Uber Eats. I was spinning my wheels. You know, what was I doing?" Oh, final thing. Maybe I'll make it 6 things, because the final thing is, besides the referral thing, drive during boost times. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, right? Do the quest, drive during the boost times, you know, so that way you're able to get the boost. That seems obvious, but for some reason, a lot of people are picking time. And look, if your schedule is such that you can't work lunch or dinner, the good thing about Uber Eats is it is 24/7. You can hop on. There's always going to be something for you to do. But you're going to make the most money by getting your boost in. Okay. Now, actually, that's the end of the video. I'm done. I'm going home. And I'm getting ready to drive tonight for dinner. So my little break is over. And yeah. Bye, guys. Bitch, I wanna party like Chris.